I don't think Donald Trump has ever sat down and talked to a sophisticated black man ever in his life, it seems. He did not know how to handle President Ramaphosa. He did not know how to handle President Ramaphosa. He tried to hit Ramaphosa with the, South Africa's committing this genocide and all these white farmers are being displaced and being murdered and killed and woo, 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 yabba dabba do. President Ramaphosa maintained his composure. He exuded black excellence the entire conversation. He did not let Donald Trump's outrageous claims get under his skin. And all Donald Trump could do was sit there like this.
Well, I guess you got a point.
But let me clarify that.
Yeah.
Let me clarify that, because what you saw, the speeches that were being made, one, that is not government policy. We have a multi-party democracy in South Africa that allows people to express themselves, political parties to adhere to various policies, and in many cases, or in some cases, those policies do not go along with government policy. Our government policy is completely against what he was saying, even in the parliament. And they're a small minority party, which is allowed to exist in terms of our constitution.
They played this outrageous, crazy video from a minority party in South Africa where they were definitely pro what seemingly was pro-white genocide in a sense.
Here, live from the Oval Office on Bloomberg, something we're not likely to see very often, as President Trump hosts the President of South Africa.
Go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashama and Sodi will not be touched. They will be touched.
This could go on for some time, I suppose.
But he said it was a minority party. They don't have any real political sway. He said, but they have a lot of parties in their country, which their democracy allows. Just like you got, pro-Nazi parties in Germany that have political voice, but they don't get elected. Just like you have, white nationalists here in America that create their own little political infrastructure, but don't get elected. So it's the same idea. And Trump, everything that Trump said that was just outlandish and bizarre, President Ramaphosa was just like, well, let me speak to that. Let's talk about that. Well, let me explain what's really happening here. Like, just to see how President Trump really could not get any type of negative publicity out of this. Because really, I think Donald Trump was trying to shame him and set up a spectacle to embarrass the South Africans. But I am so proud of President Ramaphosa for being not only firm, but also being super, super professional and really exhibiting Black excellence, period.